Burundi is on the verge of another civil war. There is genocide that is going on in Burundi right now. The citizens of Burundi, our brothers and sisters in Burundi, are being killed by both the government and the rebels. They have been caught up between the government and the rebels who are fighting for power. And yet there is no leader from East African community who has come out to address this issue. Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania has gone silent. Yoweri Museveni of Uganda is busy campaigning to rule Uganda indefinitely. He has no time to talk about what is happening in Burundi. Paul Kagame of Rwanda is busy changing the constitution to allow him to rule forever in Rwanda. He has no time to talk about what is happening in Burundi. Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya is busy going around the world, touring the world. He has no time to talk about what is happening in Burundi. He is against the International Criminal Court. He is saying that the International Criminal Court to leave us alone to deal with our problems, to solve our problems. And yet, he cannot stand up to speak against what is happening in Burundi. But he can say that the International Criminal Court to leave us alone. Leaders of the East African community, why have you gone silent? Why are you not calling each other to hold a meeting to resolve on how to end a crisis in Burundi before International Criminal Court comes in? African Union, the largest organization in Africa, they have gone silent. They are not talking about what is happening in Burundi. They want to pull Africa from International Criminal Court because they are saying we don't want International Criminal Court to interfere with affairs of Africa, and yet they cannot solve problems facing Africa, and yet they cannot solve problems facing Burundi, and yet they cannot solve problems facing Central African Republic. They cannot solve problems facing various countries in Africa. And yet they are telling International Criminal Court, leave us alone. This is a shame to Africa. Citizens of Africa, let us raise our voice and speak about this issue. What is affecting our brothers and sisters in Burundi is affecting us directly and indirectly. If you don't stand up to speak against the Burundians, you will need them to speak for you when your country will be in a crisis. Let us stand up for each other right now. Your voice can help right now. Raise up your voice. Speak to the leaders of Africa to wake up from their slumber, to wake up from their sleep, and address problems facing Africa, address problems facing Burundians, address problems facing Africa as a continent.